Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Sunday, December the 30th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, 2018 had a lot of big stories, a lot of big things that happened, but I'm going to pick one. I'm going to pick one as what I thought was the most interesting and perhaps most consequential story of the year, and that's the appointment and eventual confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court. We saw so many things during that confirmation process, and it really turned out to be a moment of ups and downs, but eventually the judge got into the Supreme Court. Number one, it shows you just how ugly our politics has become. And it's ugly because of Roe v. Wade. Roe v. Wade is the one thing the Democrats seem determined to defend at any cost, even if it comes to the destruction of a person and his reputation. I mean, Brett Kavanaugh was accused of something that happened 36 years ago when he was 17 years old. The accuser didn't remember when it happened, what house it happened, what day it happened, but it happened. And he had to defend himself against an accusation like that, which I thought was completely unfair. Of course, it all has to do with Roe v. Wade. One of the reasons that I've always felt that Roe v. Wade should be overturned is so that we can get this ugliness out of our politics and let the people, let the voters decide whether or not abortion should be legal. Because basically Roe v. Wade, as David Brooks wrote in a great column back in 2005 when he was watching the confirmation process of then Sam Alito, who was put in the Supreme Court by President Bush, but he was commenting about how Roe v. Wade has poisoned our politics to such a degree it's killing the Senate, and I think we saw some of that with the Judge Kavanaugh confirmation. I mean, there are some Democrats who will go to any length to defend Roe v. Wade, and I think that's not good. That's not good for the country. Another thing that we saw in the Kavanaugh hearings, which is good, is that President Trump stuck with the nominee, even though at times, there were some questions, but he stuck with him. He didn't cut and run. And I think that was very important. That was an important signal to Republicans that President Trump meant to support Judge Kavanaugh. And the highlight of the confirmation had to be that presentation by Lindsey Graham. When Lindsey Graham, senator from South Carolina, came out and basically just destroyed the Democrats and I thought had the highlight of the confirmation, the most amazing speech of that whole confirmation hearing. So it was a confirmation hearings of ups and downs. It had a tremendous impact, but I think in the end, for me, it was the story of the year. And again, Lindsey Graham was the personality of the year in this whole confirmation for the way he defended Judge Kavanaugh and the way he attacked many of the Democrats, who I thought were as ugly as I've ever seen any confirmation become. Well, thank you for watching. We have all of these on YouTube, we have them on Twitter, and we have them on my blog. And if December the 30th is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.